friends. In today's activity, you are going to be asked to give feedback to each other. And so I wanted to go over today how to give good feedback to each other. That is really useful. That's kind of the point of giving feedback, is so that the other person who receives the feedback can use that information to make really good changes to just make a better design. That's what we're trying to do here. So the most important thing for you to remember is to be kind, be specific, and be helpful. Think about things that can really make an improvement for the other student. Okay, so I wanted to look at some examples. In the notebook, you are going to be asked to go to the Jamboard again, and you'll be asked to give feedback in 3 specific categories: things that you like, some compliments, questions in the form of "I wonder," and then suggestions in the form of "what if." So let's look at some examples of how we might use those sentence starters to give kind, helpful, and specific feedback, okay? So here we go. On this slide, this is the slide for praise. I like. And here's a suggestion or a compliment down here. I like your design. Well, that's kind, but it's not very specific. Here's 2 examples on the right side of the screen. I like how you arranged the furniture in your design. Or, I like how you used the windows in your design. So this is much more specific about what you liked. And it lets you know exactly what was done well in the design. So maybe I don't want to make any changes to the things that were done well. The next is going to be the questions. And these are going to start with, I wonder, and see how there's a comma after that. So I wonder, and then you ask the question. And on the left side of the screen, here is an example. I wonder, what shape is the roof going to be? Well, we're not really designing the roof in this project, right? So that question is kind, but it is not helpful because that's not really what this project is for. Now, over on the right side of the screen, we have, I wonder, will the client want more space between the counter and the oven? Or, I wonder, can you fit another window in on this wall? So these types of questions are kind, they're specific, and they're helpful. They help the student to know what kinds of things to think about at this point in the project. They are appropriate and they are helpful. The third category for your feedback is going to be suggestions, and that will be in the form of what if. So let's see, on the left side of the screen, we have, what if you made it better? Well, that is not helpful or specific at all, is it, huh? On the right side of the screen, let's see if we can find more specific and helpful. What if you moved the chair over 3 feet closer to the door to allow more walking space? Well, that is very specific and very helpful. What if the shelf could be built on the outside of the stairs? That is also very specific and helpful. Some creative solutions that could be definitely implemented there. Okay, so these are some examples, and when you go over to the Jamboard, I want you to really remember and really try to be kind, to be helpful, and to be specific about your feedback, because that is really going to make it the most useful for the person who's receiving it. In the lesson after this one, you're going to be taking that feedback and you're going to be asked to make changes to your plan based on this feedback. And so this is why it's really important to give really good feedback to each other so that it really can help you to each improve your design. All right, have a fun day.